Imagine, for a moment, looking up at the night sky. Not just at the familiar moon and the twinkling stars, but with a different kind of vision. What if those distant specks of light, those celestial wanderers, weren't just objects of awe, but keys to humanity's future? What if, out there, orbiting silently in the cold vacuum of space, lay treasures beyond our wildest dreams? Not gold ingots or glittering diamonds, but elements far more valuable, the very building blocks of technology, the fuel for a new age, and perhaps even the water to sustain life far beyond Earth. This isn't the opening scene of a science fiction blockbuster, not anymore. This is the unfolding reality of asteroid mining. For decades, the concept of harvesting resources from asteroids was confined to the pages of speculative fiction. Think of those epic sagas where interstellar civilizations, having depleted their home planets, turned to the cosmos for sustenance and expansion. It was a thrilling, often dramatic trope, painting a picture of humanity reaching for the stars out of desperation or ambition. But what if that desperation wasn't just a plot device, and that ambition wasn't merely a fantasy? What if our own planet, in its finite generosity, is gently nudging us to look outwards, not just for fuel, but for the very materials that underpin our modern lives? We live on a planet brimming with incredible resources, yet they are finite. From the rare earth elements critical for our smartphones and electric vehicles, to the precious metals essential for electronics, and even the fundamental building blocks of infrastructure, Earth's veins are not endless. As our population grows and our technological demands escalate, the pressure on these terrestrial resources intensifies. This is where the notion of cosmic wealth truly takes hold. Asteroids, often remnants from the early solar system, are veritable treasure chests. They are believed to contain vast quantities of metals like nickel, iron, and cobalt, crucial for manufacturing. Even more compellingly, many asteroids are rich in platinum group metals, which are exceedingly rare on Earth but vital for catalysts and high-tech applications. And then there's water ice, not just for drinking, but a fundamental resource for propulsion, breathable air, and supporting human outposts in space. The pursuit of these resources isn't just about making fortunes. It's about securing a sustainable future, potentially easing environmental burdens on Earth, and enabling the next giant leap in space exploration. So, how do we begin to bridge the gap from science fiction to scientific fact? The journey is already underway, quietly but profoundly, with pioneering missions like NASA's OSIRIS-REx. Launched in 2016, OSIRIS-REx embarked on an extraordinary voyage to an asteroid named Bennu. Bennu is a small, carbonaceous asteroid classified as near-Earth, meaning its orbit brings it relatively close to our planet. It's a fascinating ancient body, a time capsule from the solar system's infancy. The primary purpose of OSIRIS-REx's mission isn't to start full-scale mining operations today, but something far more foundational. It's a scouting expedition, a cosmic reconnaissance. The spacecraft's objective was to collect a sample of rocks and materials from Bennu. Why? To better understand its chemical makeup, to gain unprecedented insights into how life and planets form, and crucially, to assess if asteroids like Bennu truly hold materials that Earthlings might one day find viable for extraction and use. Imagine the painstaking precision required, traveling millions of miles through space, mapping a tiny, tumbling rock, and then, with an almost balletic touch, reaching out to collect a pristine sample. OSIRIS-REx successfully executed this incredibly complex maneuver, touching down briefly and gathering its precious cargo. This wasn't merely a technical feat, it was a profound statement about our growing capability to interact with celestial bodies beyond the moon. The samples collected from Bennu are now on their way back to Earth, scheduled to arrive in 2023. This return will be a pivotal moment. The analysis of these extraterrestrial samples by scientists will unlock a wealth of information, not only about Bennu itself, but about the broader composition of asteroids and the early solar system. It will provide the empirical data needed to assess the true potential of asteroid mining. What resources are present, in what concentrations, and how accessible are they? While the challenges are immense, the sheer distances, the harsh environment of space, the technological hurdles of extraction and transportation, the promise is even greater. Imagine a future where space-based industries flourish, fueled by resources from asteroids, where the construction of new space stations, lunar bases, or even interplanetary habitats doesn't rely solely on materials launched from Earth's deep gravity well, but on resources harvested directly from the cosmos. This could fundamentally alter our economic and industrial landscape, propelling humanity into a new era of space development and sustainable growth. It's a vision of humanity becoming a multi-planetary species, drawing sustenance not just from our homeworld, but from the universe itself. This journey, from science fiction dream to tangible reality, speaks volumes about the human spirit. It's about our insatiable curiosity, our relentless drive to explore, to innovate, and to adapt. It's about looking at a challenge, the finite nature of our planetary resources, not with despair, but with a gaze fixed on the stars, seeking solutions in the boundless expanse of the cosmos. Asteroid mining, at its heart, is a testament to our ingenuity, a bold declaration that our future is not confined by terrestrial boundaries, but by the limits of our imagination and our will to reach beyond them. So, the next time you gaze up at the night sky, perhaps a little differently now, remember that the era of asteroid mining is not some distant fantasy. It's here, in its nascent stages, propelled by missions like OSIRIS-REx. It's a testament to human innovation, offering a tantalizing glimpse into a future where cosmic wealth could redefine our civilization. What are your thoughts on unlocking this cosmic treasure chest? Do you see it as a necessity, a bold adventure, or something else entirely? Share your perspective in the comments below. Let's continue this conversation about humanity's journey among the stars.